A lot of women say they're celibate. I feel like they're just abstaining till they find out
A
one
guy.
person.
This uncle make me give in. I broke my celibacy.
Hello, everyone. I welcome you to another beautiful episode of The Yellow Box. This is a podcast with which we help with relationship and marriage challenges. And today we are going to be delving into a very, very interesting topic. You don't even have an idea. But to start with, I will introduce my guest. Over here, we have the beautiful Omo Bolanle. Omo Bolanle, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm feeling good and great. Yeah.
I can tell because you're even repping the brand, the Yellow Box.
Exactly. Like yellow box, catch me live here.
Awesome. Thank you. And right here, we have the super amazing Phenom.
YB,
How are you today?
I'm good, man.
Okay,
Thanks for having me.
what should we expect from you on the Yellow Box today?
I mean, honesty, transparency, whatever the question is, I'm just here to answer, man. YB.
Okay, awesome. Bolanle, what are we to expect from you?
Okay. My truth. Let's talk about, the topic. Whatever the question is, I'll be very real and, be sincere about it. So let's have the conversation. Let's talk about life. Yeah.
Awesome. I like the fact that you said, let's talk about the topic. You don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Okay, so but before we get started, usually when people come on the Yellow Box, we ask them trivia questions. But we are making a twist to that today. We just want to get to know you guys better. But you still choose a number. So I have numbers 1 to 10. Whoever wants to go first will choose between 1 and 10.
What's the number all about? You said there is no trivia question. What is this?
It's not
setup?
a trivia question, but it's a question. Just for us to know you better. I have 10 questions here. Who's going first?
Let him go first.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. So now a rich question. You're saying let him go first.
Okay. I picked number 5.
Okay, number 5, you will have. What's something that's been on your mind lately? Anything, any random thing that keeps coming to your mind?
Lately, it's my birthday, actually. My birthday is this Sunday. So, yeah.
Come on.
Lately, it's my birthday.
Oh,
Period.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
So why are you thinking about your birthday? Do you plan to celebrate it?
No, I'm not planning to celebrate it, but I'm actually planning to do something different this year. Yeah. I'm having like a birthday virtual worship night,
Okay.
tomorrow on Saturday. So it's something that, it was just led into my heart to do. But I've been thinking, does it sound weird? Will people say virtual, worship night? Because it's going to be like 11:45 in the night stroke Sunday morning. So just like an hour. So, and it's virtual, it's not something physical and all of that. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm doing it. Yeah.
All right, that's beautiful to know. All right, Topa. Sorry, Phenom. I know you asked Topa too, so Phenom.
Anything works.
Yeah.
7.
Number 7. What's the weirdest job you can imagine doing? Something that is bizarre, out of this world.
A lot of things, man, to be honest. A lot of things. It's not just one job. A lot of things. I'm kind of like out there, so like I can't do a lot of things. Yeah.
Can you give us perspective? You just mentioned maybe 1 or 2.
Working in a supermarket.
So you cannot work in the supermarket.
I just can't do a lot of things, man.
But why though?
I was out there at a very young age, so like people, even sometimes just stepping out, I can't randomly, just step out. Yeah, so I obviously cannot do certain things. You get, so.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, away from all of that, now to our discussion for today.
YB.
We're talking about celibacy in relationship and loyalty in marriage. That's our topic today. So I would just like to get to know from both of you. What do you think about celibacy in a relationship? Do you think it is possible in this age, especially in Lagos? Do you think people can really be celibate and stick to it? If you have personal experiences that you want to share, you can just go ahead and talk about it. Who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
You always lady first. I don't understand.
I have to be a
Okay.
gentleman.
No problem. Oh my God.
Okay, so celibacy in Lagos is, sorry, not just in Lagos.
Lagos is
Celibacy
crazy.
in this age and time.
Yeah.
Is it possible? And how sustainable is it in a relationship?
Whew, man. My people, you see this topic. We cannot finish it in this episode. This is a very, very deep topic. But then, when our wonderful host sent the question to me, the topic to me this morning, I was like, this is a setup. Why celibacy? Why this? Celibacy, it might sound like something impossible, but it is possible because I remember like 3 years ago, I'm going to share my personal experience with
Let's have it,
celibacy.
let's have it.
So I decided to, celebrate for like years. So
Years, how many years?
it was 3 years, like 3 years ago. Yeah. So it was the journey process. I can't say it was easy. It wasn't easy, but trust me, is the most, amazing years of my life. I loved it while I was doing it. And why did I say I was? It wasn't like I'm not doing it again, but then, this uncle came into my life.
Hope his name is not Femi.
Oh no, his name is not Femi. So it was early this year, actually. So I met this guy, we started this relationship and I started to talk, okay, this is what I've been doing and this is what I want in this relationship. And I'm not sure I'm ready for this right now. I'm trying to abstain myself from sex and all of that. So at least if this relationship wants to go on, you're going to, go with me and all of that. So yeah, we started. Hey, to cut the long story short, this uncle make me give in. I broke my celibacy.
Wait. You jumped. How did you get to that point? Because now you
Okay.
started by telling him, "I want to be. I've been celibate, and I want to
Yes.
continue."
Yeah.
And the reason why you would have agreed to go on with that relationship was maybe because he agreed to be celibate with you.
Yeah.
So you just jumped from then to.
You know our men now. So we started this relationship and loving enters and everything. And he started asking. But then, okay, I like him. Do you get? Yes. I feel like, okay, something good can actually come out of this relationship and all of that. But to cut the whole long story short, yes,
I
we
think you
did
should
it.
not cut it short.
Please, let me cut it short. What is wrong with this us?
Don't cut this
Please,
long
let me
story
cut.
short.
Let
This is
me
not a
cut.
long story to cut short.
Oh, God.
We need details.
We don't have time
We
now.
We do.
Okay, so he was. I can't really say he's not a believer. He's a believer, but he's not. My own level of being a believer is different from his own level of being a believer. I think that is where I got it all wrong. So he started requesting like, oh, let's do this, and to give him the assurance that, okay, yeah,
I love
guy,
you.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
We are doing this for real and all of that.
You gave in.
I gave in. Yeah, I gave in. So when I gave in, I thought, okay, fine, I gave in. Can we stop at least? Do you understand? But he kept on asking. That was what makes me stop the relationship, actually. So I left the relationship like 4 months ago. So it was a battle between us. It was a battle. So I come to realize that it's not what he is ready to give into. And, me, I really want to make this work, and and if you want to make it work with me, if you love me as you said you love me, you understand where I am coming from and where we are going together. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I have just a few follow-up questions.
Okay.
How long were you dating before that night that your celibacy stopped?
Ah, my brother. It was not long. Oh, see, wahala. Hey.
It was not long. How many days?
Ah, it was the same month I met him.
Oh
Wow,
wow.
that's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
It was the same month I met him. And
Okay.
I broke 3 years of,
Yeah.
Celibacy
celibacy.
in 1 month of
I
meeting.
swear, I'm telling you.
Wow.
So
It's crazy, man.
And in the time that you were dating, this is the last follow-up question before I move to Phenom.
okay.
In the time that you were dating, how long did you date for? You dated for how long? Maybe like
Mm, funny, even our
it was
relationship
on and
said
off.
it was on and
I
off.
can just tell.
Like,
Right? Now, but in those times that you were dating, did you ever at some point sense that he was cheating on you? Maybe there would have been times that he wanted sex with you that you were not able to give because of your decision,
Yeah.
because of what you want. Did you ever suspect that he cheated on you in those times?
no, not at all. Maybe because due to my own nature of work, I'm
Okay.
always busy.
Oh,
Very, very busy.
okay.
Even we talk on phone, on calls.
But you don't see every time.
We don't see every time.
Do you guys stay a week without seeing normally?
Away without seeing
week-
it.
a week without
Oh,
seeing.
yes. Yes.
Okay, if you would, well, I don't want us to focus on him. I don't want us
Please
to focus on him.
don't.
Yeah, but the last question,
Okay.
if you would like weigh him on a scale, do you think he's someone that can stay a week without sex?
No,
Okay. But there are weeks that you don't see him.
I don't see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Mad.
Maybe
Alright.
2 weeks.
Maybe
And
2
even
weeks.
there's in the middle of the relationship, because of the argument of, okay, you want this, I don't want this, and all of that, I stopped talking to him. He stopped talking to me for like a month. He came back after a month.
And the first thing he will ask again after is the sex.
So that was when I realized that, oh no, I can't continue with this. Do you understand? So yeah, that was what happened.
Okay, so we should just leave it as is someone that doesn't believe there should be a relationship without sex.
Yes.
Okay.
It's, you know, these people we call, oh, they are Christians, but not really a believer like that. You know, I think that is the kind of person he is. So,
Okay. Let's not spotlight on him.
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. We'll come back to you. All right,
Okay.
over to you, Phenom. What do you think about celibacy? Do you think it's achievable? Do you think it's possible, especially in Lagos? Moreover, I know that you are an artist. Yeah, a lot of ladies are your fans. You go to a lot of shows and you get to meet a lot of people. How are you able to? Let's just hear from you. Let me not preempt you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll come from the angle of being a Christian. Yeah. So
Okay.
the reason why I went celibate was because, as a Christian, how did I get myself into Christianity? I think I just stumbled into it. I didn't know how deep Christianity is. So at the time, I think 2014, my girlfriend at the time took me to church. I think she was just trying to tame me for herself. It wasn't like she really wanted me to. She just
To be
felt
born
I was,
again.
I
She
was-
just wanted you to
Yeah.
have a pious mind, not to cheat.
Not really that. I was
Okay.
just really wild. Like,
Oh.
yeah. So she was always saying, "Oh, you need to go to church." But a lot of people were saying that at the same time. My mom, my brother. This day I went to church and I think I connected with the pastor. It was making sense, and I just randomly gave my life to Christ. And after then, I started following up on certain things, and I noticed like my lifestyle at the time wasn't. Things stopped working because I was living contrary to how Christians should live. So I had to cut down on a lot of habits like smoking, I used to really humanize like crazy. And
Okay, wait.
yeah,
Let's get the juice out of that. Because you're
yeah,
just saying it in passing. If you say you really used to womanize,
yeah.
on the average, how many women in a
I was
week?
crazy. In a week, like, at least 5, man. I swear. It was crazy. It was really, really bad.
Do you have spec? Do you go for spec or anybody
At
in
the
skirt?
time, it wasn't spec. Well, I have a spec,
Yeah.
but like at the time, it was just it's just
Anybody in
down,
skirt?
bro.
Oh
Mother
wow.
herself, God forgive me. All types of people. So it was anything at the time. I think I had like one particular year I had 3 songs with Whiskey, so I was kind of everywhere. So it was just that easy. You get so obviously there are preferences. Like the days you have more than one option, you pick the best. So I just had to tone down on the lifestyle at the end of the day. You get so I think 20 20 I was really I'm kind of like an extremist. So when I was doing the Christian thing, I'm like, okay, let's do it. Like I won't go to church. I'm not a fake person. I won't go to church now and then the pastor is saying this, then I'll go home and do something else. If we're here, let's
That's
do
not
it
what we
properly,
have.
you get me?
Yeah.
So and I feel like at a very early stage of my life, I was used to results. So I
Okay.
still always wanted results and everything. So uh that was how the celibate thing, I had to get on it. And I spoke to the girl I was dating at the time, the girl that took me to church. It was a big fight. We had to fight for like 1 year till we finally broke up. It was because of that. But man, she was somebody I really loved. But the reason why we broke up was because I feel like we were growing apart. So when she felt like, what's wrong with you? Why are you taking this thing so
Serious.
so yeah. But yeah, so I think the problem is I wasn't patient with her. So I was, what's the word? I wasn't patient. So rather than teach her certain things, I would just, cause yeah, yeah. So that's it, man. That's how I
So how
started.
long have you been celibate?
If I'll be honest, I did like, I did like, I did like 6 years first.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy. And bro, I got all the results I was looking for. Money was. There are some Christians that don't believe in how do I put it? There's some Christians that just say, "Oh, God is merciful. You can do it." I just laugh when I hear them talk because I've I've been celibate. I've seen the results. The time I what's the word? The
The time
time
you were
I
wayward or you were doing your own thing.
the time I was wayward too, I was seeing results, but it was really the hard work. Do you get? But when I went celibate, it was definitely grace.
So
Do
are
you
you
get
trying
what
to
I mean?
say that celibacy allows grace to work for you on
Of
another
course,
level?
yeah. What's that? Paul said it.
Wow.
What's that? If you continue in sin, will grace still abound?
Come on
God
now.
Yeah.
forbid. Yeah. So I mean, it's in the Bible. There's no part of the Bible that permits these things, but Christians will always say. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand grace. They feel like, oh, God is so merciful no matter what you do. Yeah, of course. But you also need to know that when you indulge in certain things, you lose power.
Come on
Do you
now.
get what I mean? So yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm fighting so hard not to make it look like a
A
church
Christian,
No, but
right?
the only reason why I'm here is because
Christian.
the only
Exactly.
reason why I'm on this celibate journey. If I wasn't like, I'll still be on my PO. Do you get?
Okay.
So
Okay, so me, I'll just because I have questions, and guys, you can send in your questions as anonymous using the link displaying on your screen right now. any question that relates to relationship and marriage. We've gotten a lot already, but you can send in yours. Nobody knows who you are, but trust me, we're going to treat your questions and we're going to try and provide solution to your challenges with regards to relationship and marriage. Before we get to the questions, which is the next part, I just want to. I didn't think I was going to get to this point, but I want to share a bit of my own story. It never crossed my mind up until like 2 minutes ago. So talking about celibacy, I was celibate all my life till I came to Lagos.
Jesus.
Lagos.
Yes. So I didn't know, I sent the topic to both of you guys. I didn't know that it would get to me.
Oh yeah.
Right. But just 2 minutes ago, listening to both of you, I just thought to share. That's why I was particular about, do you think it's possible in Lagos?
Lagos
Because
is wild.
I'm 33. I'll be 34 May next year. I'm 33 right now. And I had my first sex 2 years ago when I came to Lagos. Both of you have not really touched on that, on this peculiarity of celibacy in Lagos, but I have questions that I'm going to read out.
Okay.
And let's just see if we can, with that, touch on that aspect. So I'm going to read the first question out, and either of you can address it. The first question is from an anonymous. Every question is from an anonymous on the yellow box. I have been dating my girlfriend for 3 years now. Every time I want to touch her, she will say she wants us to be celibate and that she is a virgin. My friend at work recently told me that they dated 3 years ago and there's no style they did not do together. What can I do? So I think that there are so many gray areas in these messages, in this message that we go about. I mean, we can, with what we have, try to help this person. So he's been dating. Apparently, most likely, she broke up with the guy at the office just before they started. She started dating this new guy. So maybe because of the closeness at work, the ex just got to know that, oh, this is your girlfriend now, and maybe just carelessly just saying, well, maybe something like, we broke up, but she's good in bed. We did a lot of things.
I mean,
that kind of a thing.
That's how boys talk.
Yeah, that's how we talk,
Yeah.
So before Phenom says ladies first, Phenom,
Yeah, let him go first because this
I mean, I feel like I've also met girls that lie about certain things at the beginning. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to lose you or whatever. But I met a girl too that lied she was a virgin at the beginning. My own was even crazy. I saw it in my dream, like she wasn't a virgin, and I asked her. Yeah, so the reason why she lied to me at the time was because she felt like I was just there for sex at the time. This was around that time. So I mean, you can have an honest conversation with the girl, but I don't know what her intention is. She might just be playing games. She might not really be the main guy. Might just be a side guy or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. But you can have the conversation with the girl if she's honest enough. And if you feel like she's lying, I mean, you just walk away, because you can't build a solid relationship with lies. You get what I mean? So, and it could also, some guys also lie. So guys will tell you, I've done this to this girl.
That's not true.
And it's a lie. So
So there's a possibility that the guy is lying.
Guys, you're
But I mean, talking about your ex that you dated, and you're just saying, oh, I mean, if there's a possibility that he's a liar, but he might be saying the truth. But what if he's saying the truth?
Yeah. I mean, I've been in this position as well, like countless times. I feel like a lot of women lie at the beginning. They lie about a lot of things, especially regarding sex. They don't want you to see them as whatever. They might really want to be celibate from there. Do you get? And they just cap. But like, I don't see why you should lie. Do you get what I mean? So I need to advise the guy, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, confront her now. This is what this guy said. And Everybody can come on the same table and have the conversation if it's comfortable for everybody. So I mean, that's it.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Before I ask Omobolale what she thinks about this question we got, I need you to know that if you have watched this far, you should continue watching because I have trivia questions for you at the end of this particular episode. And anyone who gets the first person to get the correct answers to my trivia will get 10,000 naira cash giveaway. If you want it as maybe airtime or something, it's something to watch to the end for. So just keep watching, and we have so many other interesting questions to talk about. All right, Bolanle, what do you think about
Okay,
this?
I'm going to go with what he said last about having a conversation about the matter. It might not necessarily be okay, the three of them together. It might be a thing of, oh, I met this person. Do you know him? He's a friend of mine. Have you guys, So through a reaction, you can definitely get, your answer. If she might decide to deny that she has never met him before, and she might decide to come out plain. So whatever our reaction is during that period will give you your answer to the question. So I think, you can just try that. Show the lady the picture of the guy you're talking about, just talk.
Read her body language.
Exactly. Read her body language. And if she's trying to be difficult to communicate, then just be blunt. Like, oh, this guy said this and that. What is this all about? So it's better to have it in a relationship without communication. If you are how can I put it? Assumption leads to a lot of things that is not good. So instead of you being bringing in a lot of wrong assumption about things that are not true, why not just confront this person? Let you guys should talk about it, and from there you will know the next thing to do.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So let's move to the next question. We got 2 questions on this episode. This is dicey, but I'm going to read it out. My husband told me from the beginning of our relationship that he can't do without cheating. Like, he told me point blank. I usually pimp girls for him, but he has been asking me to pimp my sister for him for months now. He has said that he will do anything for me if I agree, but if I don't, he will do his worst. Now, while they were dating, he already told her that me, I did cheat. Then she continued. I don't know why. Now they are married. But these things happen. It might look fictional to you, but it happens.
Wait, my question first is to this auntie. Did they tell you that you will never get married again if you did not marry this man while you were having this relationship? Because, I mean, a lady, a man comes out plain to you that even in the marriage, I am going to cheat, and you still decided to move on with this kind of relationship. What are you benefiting from it? Definitely is in 2 ways. Maybe financial stability from this particular person, or maybe the other way around, or short is often sorry.
Do you know that some ladies stick to a guy because of how good he is sexually, and they don't even mind sharing it with other ladies?
That's deep. That's deep. I don't really have much to say about this thing, rather than, Nancy, you've entered it already. So you knew before you entered this relationship.
She even said that she pimps ladies for him.
So now you are asking for help.
So he wants her to pimp her sister. Like, to get her sister to sleep with him.
It's either in 2 ways.
Model.
You've been getting a lot of people pimped to him. Pimp your sister, or you walk out of the marriage. That's it. Because it will never stop. He's not somebody that will stop. You have been informed before you enter this marriage, and now you want to. Very soon, he will tell you, pimp your mother. Now, very soon, he will say, okay, it is your mother next. So it's either for you to walk out of this marriage, or you just stay there.
Okay, Phenom, what do you think about this? What advice do you have for our fellow man? Sorry, a
Fellow
woman,
lady.
Yeah, I know
a lady.
people out here, like, people really do crazy stuff. I know that for sure. But I feel like it's this this question in particular with the girl, it's like a foundation problem. So like, I don't know what you want to do from here, but like, I feel like when you're picking somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with, it is very important to see certain things or look for certain things. If you're looking for money, if you're looking for pleasurable things, I mean, this is what you get. Do you get? So I know married people here in Lekki that do the most. Do you get? Orgies and all this is normal. Do you get? So at that point, you already knew what the person was about. Yeah, from day one, and all of a sudden, you can't change the person. You get what I mean? You can pray to God. There could be a miracle somewhere, but the guy is wired in a certain way, and you knew it from the beginning. Do you get what I mean? So I don't really know what she can do from there. I won't advise that you pimp your sister, though. That's crazy. Do you get? But I don't know. I'll just advise, if people are out there looking for a partner, there are certain things you should look out for first. Character, and all these things come first. Do you get what I mean? So there's always somebody that genuinely loves God. When God says we should not be unequally yoked, it wasn't stupid. Do you get what I mean? So I mean, you look for certain things, not money. Some people are driving their last G-Wagon. So if you're looking for money, bro, I've seen billionaires overnight go broke. Do you get? So there should be certain things that you look out for in a partner. You get me? Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Thank you so much. You didn't advise you didn't
This
advise the
one
lady.
is God that can help
This one
out.
is more than us. It's
It's
beyond
not,
us.
I can't tell you.
The foundation is already destroyed.
Bro, it's crazy, man. So I can't really tell you
So
I
you're
don't
just
know, man.
advising those who are here to make the decision for marriage.
Exactly.
Okay.
Decide right.
So that leads me to the next thing we're going to do. Do you have any last word for anyone currently considering a relationship or a marriage with regards to celibacy? And do you think, there's a question that I have here that I was supposed to ask you personally. I was going to ask, do you think that loyalty in marriage is achievable? Like, do you think people can really be loyal in marriage? So if you have any last words, you can just tie everything up, and that will be our last words for this episode. Polali, let's have you.
Okay. Yeah, loyalty in marriage. Well, I'm not married, so I might not really have much to say about it. But then, yeah, loyalty in marriage, you can be loyal in marriage. It's vice versa. It's based on the both partner. There are a lot of things, at least we've been hearing a lot about marriage these days, and couples, this and that. You just have to work it out together. It's not what one side has to do and the other side will not be able to do it. So it's something that both partners need to work on, that okay, let's build this relationship, let's build our marriage on loyalty and this and that. And in the process of doing that, there should be some radical moments between both partners where they are open to being radical about but whatever is going on. So it actually helps when you're being radical, when you're in marriage, and there are some radical moments, where both partners really voice out about some kind of thing. It helps. It helps the loyalty. It helps you to trust your partner. It helps you to know that okay, yeah, there's nothing I can't tell my partner. There's nothing I can share with my partner. So yeah, it helps. So the other one about someone that is planning to go into a relationship and trying to abstain yourself from sex, yeah, please go for it, because right now I'm also in already.
Come
No,
on.
but you're not
back
in,
to-
you are celibate, but you're not in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship.
The only time that you try to be in a relationship.
It doesn't work.
So that's it.
But the thing is,
Pino, are you in a relationship?
It's hard in Lagos.
That's what I want to hear. See, people
Okay,
are just.
so you can't be in a
yeah,
relationship
you
and
asked me
abstain.
You didn't ask me that. I mean, I've tried to date, bro. And what's crazy is I feel like because guys are the ones that are supposed to chase. Yeah, people always feel like, or the general notion is that guys are thirsty. Like guys always want to. But if you actually celibate as a guy, you realize that it's the
It's the
women
women.
that are
Oh
thirsty.
God of oh my world!
God
You are
forgive
just
me.
one in a trillion.
It's the women. If they know that you're truly on that,
Yes, they
they
will
would.
pester you.
I don't know if it's an ego thing. I don't know if it's they would. Bro, since I've been celibate since I started this journey 2016. I've only met, bro, and I meet girls every day.
I said.
I've only met one
Are you
girl
for
and that
real?
was genuinely celibate.
I said
One girl.
I had to come to Lagos. I lived in Abuja. I didn't live in the village.
Well, I agree with what you said because that makes me, I remember this conversation that this Etim Effiong and Mr. Yossi Effiong
Yeah.
now they're married. So it was at this conversation was at HQ. Both of them came. So they were talking about their relationship before they got married and all of that. So yeah, so she was when they started their relationship, it was the husband that was abstaining himself from sex, but the wife wants it while they were still in relationship. So the first time she was sharing this story. Actually, it was so it amazed me because she was like she wanted it while they were in a relationship. They are not married. She wanted it, but the husband was running away. So later, God now sent somebody that doesn't even know about their relationship, that be warn yourself. Because sometimes too, if you want to go into celibacy and you want to meet a partner, you must make sure that the person you are choosing is somebody that has the same belief that you have, spiritual level with you. Because trust me, you can't do this thing without the help of the Holy Spirit. It is not what you can do with your own human form. You need the Holy Spirit to help you and to guide you. But I don't want to put in religious, because of people out there. But then there's no how we're going to talk about this thing without talking about the help of the Holy Spirit.
Let me tell you what I think. I don't have any facts to back what I'm saying up, but I think that 90%, you can prove me wrong. 90% of the ladies in Lagos, this is what they want. They don't want to hear celibacy. The only thing you want to be celibating is that just do it with me, don't do it with other women. Just don't cheat. Yes.
But I've met people like, I'm serious.
Where do you meet them?
And I feel like another thing is a lot of women say they are celibate. I feel like they're just abstaining till they find out
A
one
guy,
person.
yes. They want to do it with their guy.
Yeah, so
they don't want. They are not ready for the conversation of let's not do it except in the confines of marriage. No, they just want their guy to be their guy that they are doing it with alone. They don't want the guy to be cheating, and they also don't want to cheat. So they feel like if he's not cheating, I'm not cheating, then we are celibate.
That's not celibacy. Well.
Okay, I hope that we have been able to help.
Yes, can also
because
help.
It's a very interesting topic that we can keep going on and on and on. One episode is not enough.
Meanwhile, I said something. Sorry, I said something about not should I say it's not everybody that can actually celibate, because I said something about there are some ladies that they're going through some certain things that they can't go away from sex for like days, 3 days or 4 days, that they're going
They
through
have medical issues,
nymphomaniac, things like that. Like I did a movie this year, Second Chance is the title of the movie. It's on YouTube, so you can watch it. So the movie is all about a lady that is going through a nymphomaniac disorder. Nymphomaniac disorder is, somebody that can not do without having sex. We did like in a day.
Go and get therapy.
You can you get a therapy. It's a process. It's a process, and there are a lot of ladies that are actually
possessed.
No, it's not like they are possessed. No, it's not. If you watch this movie,
I was once addicted. It's
No,
something
this one is different from-
just no, bro. It's something your body has just gotten used to. Do you get what I mean?
No.
The first time I did 1 month, no, the first time I did 1 week, that was the first break I did. Like after 2 years straight, the first time I did 1 week, I almost lost my mind. Do you get? I did another 2 weeks. Do you get? Then I think 2 years after I did 1 month, that 1 month was like war. I tried to do another 1 month. It was extremely difficult. I did 4 months. I didn't just go the length. Do you get? I did 4 months. After 4 months again, I broke it again. Then I called one of my best friends at the time. Her dad is a pastor. And then she's like, bro, you can't do it alone. So for the first time, I fasted about it. And I'm like, okay, I really want to.
Do
And
this.
after then, I went, yes, I only fasted for a day and prayed about it. Do you get what I mean?
It's because
there's nobody born with that kind of problem.
Yes, there's nobody born with it. It's because you're being intentional about it. That is what I'm saying. That nymphomaniac, if you want to be cured, it's not like there is no cure for nymphomaniac. But if you want to be cured from nymphomaniac, it's a process. It's not what you can just decide like today that I just want to go away because this nymphomaniac disorder, it's been caused by a lot of things. Some people childhood trauma. Some people were being raped while they are in a tender age. There are a lot of things that causes this nymphomaniac disorder, and before they can say, okay, I want to get cured from this thing, it's a process. Fine, therapist is part of it, and there are a lot of things, and it's not everybody that is ready to sacrifice the timing, the healing process and everything. It's not everybody. So sometimes it's just happens to a lot of ladies that they're just going through that kind of disorder, but they don't even know they're going through it. Some people don't even know. They just know that they are just obsessed with sex. They just want to have it, but they don't know they are going through it. So a lot is actually happening out there.
So I think that the bottom line is get help.
Get help, yes.
The Holy Spirit can help you.
The Holy Spirit can also help you. Look at this. It's also happening, man. Look at this man. They saw a lot of videos with married women. With now,
it's addicted to sex. Now.
What was that name called? They called
Bautiza.
Bautiza. So it's that's the male version.
And somebody went on national TV to say that it's not only in Guinea Republic, it's happening in Lagos.
Nah, heavy. Like it's normal. Like married couples, they do orgies. Like you smash my wife. Like the only difference is they don't record it. That's a lot of people do all these things, bro. This I don't want to mention, but popular artist has invited me for 30 naked girls, 10 boys. So these things happen. Obviously nobody would record it. That's just the difference. So people do crazy things. It's a standard.
Crazy things happening. Crazy things happening.
Lagos is crazy. That's just it. If you want to live in Lagos and not be crazy, have God.
So now, finally, you are single, and both of you are celibate. Me too, I'm single. Singleness is making us celibate. I mean, we've not been able to drop a conclusion that you can be in a relationship and be celibate with this conversation that we have had, especially in Lagos.
You can, but you also have to find somebody that's genuinely celibate.
As something that they want to do. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that we have been able to help you and point you to a particular direction. You can use any of the things that we have said, but I mean, what you're going through is peculiar to you. If we have been able to help you in any way, like the post, comment, and share with your friends and family so that they can also be blessed. Over to you guys. Thank you, Bolanle, and thank you, Phenom, for being a guest on the Yellow Box. We hope that the next time we call for you, you will answer us. Thank you. It was really, really an awesome time we had.
Thank you too.
So over to you guys. Before we round up, it's been a lot of episodes of the Yellow Box, and you keep watching, you keep liking, you keep sharing. So we just thought of a way to give back to you, and this is what we want to do. We want to test your knowledge of Nigeria. So I'm going to be asking 3 questions. Whoever gets the 3 questions correctly, the first correct answer that does all the requirement, because there will be other requirements, will get 10,000 naira either as cash or airtime, whichever way you want it. So listen carefully. These are the three questions. Number one, what is the name of Nigeria's longest beach? What is the name of Nigeria's longest beach? Number two, which Nigerian state is famous for the Ogbunike caves? I'm not even sure I got that right. That's an Igbo word. I'm Yoruba, but I think you can tell from the sound. Which Nigerian state is famous for the Ogbunike caves? Then number three, which is more like a giveaway. What is the main crop produced in Nigeria's Kano State? What is the name of the crop that is mostly produced in Kano State, Nigeria? Those three questions, whoever asks the correct answer to them, the first correct answer that does all the requirements gets 10,000 naira. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Yellow Box. We hope to see you again next time on this same platform. I remain your host, Ojo Jesutofumi, popularly called MC Famous. Thank you.